First of all, how incredible is the space here? I went from lounging on the couch to lounging over there, listening to a little music. I'm actually having a lot of fun tonight, and usually these are work. There's nothing work about this, so I'm really excited to be here, and it sounds like and looks like you guys are having fun as well. So welcome to the Habitat House Party. Exactly like the house parties you attended back in high school, as I mentioned earlier, only with much better alcohol and better conversation. And at least in my case, probably better outfits. My name is Jenna Wolfe, recently of the Today Show, and I am so honored to be a part of this evening. True story, little bit of a fitness nut, which is putting it rather mildly. I was once interviewed a while back, true story, you guys, for a publication. I was asked what charity I supported and why. And without skipping a beat, I mentioned Habitat for Humanity. Here's why. They do great work, obviously. Important work, obviously. Life-saving work in the form of shelter, obviously. But because you and me and future homeowners are out there actually moving bricks and hammering in foundations, upper body, lower body, core, cardio, I felt like this was one way that I could give back and get in shape at the same time. Calories aside, and I know I'm a lot more mature now, Habitat NYC is doing wonderful work across all 5 boroughs. You know it, that's why you're here tonight. They're also doing great work everywhere. And here's how you can get involved. Obviously, you could see there's a gigantic, what looks like a Lego building situation happening in the back. They're building a scale model of a Habitat co-op building because that seems easy enough. We're also hosting live muralist Leon Reed right over here. He's painting that mural, even though it looks perfect. But he seems to think that we can somehow lend a hand and do more work to it. And that'll eventually be hung in the lobby of that building in the Bedford-Stuyvesant neighborhood in Brooklyn, which is really cool. And then there's also right here at Auction Alley all these great items to bid on. So definitely take a minute to check those out. And amongst them, a couple of inspirational pieces of artwork created by students participating in programs called Art Start, who are here. Are you guys around? Raise your hand if you are. Try to introduce yourself to them. So if you're here, you already know the wonderful work that Habitat NYC does to make this city a better, safer, much more affordable place to live for hardworking families. But what drew me here tonight was the global work that they do. I was born in Kingston, Jamaica. I was raised in Port-au-Prince, Haiti, literally the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere. I mean, as poor as it gets. Shelter for these guys, shelter is a tarp over your head, and a piece of bread is considered a meal. So the Haitians live day to day for the most part. Mother Nature is not kind to this poor island. So where do you start? How do you help some islands, some people like in Haiti? Well, for the past 3 years, Habitat has supported Habitat Haiti's work to rebuild homes following the devastation there. My dad still works there. He has a factory there, so I thank them so much. Habitat's motto, housing for all, because safe, decent, affordable housing is a basic human right. So thank you not only for their incredible work that they do here in the city and in this country, but globally as well. Every dollar counts. Every single dollar counts. And I know I say that, and I know I've seen it. I've seen the dollars go to work. Please help us tonight. I know there are a few little glitches with the Givergy tablets, but we are working through them, so just be patient. And if you are so inclined to give, there is always a way you can. I will say it over and over, every single dollar counts, so please know that. I'm only sharing part of the story, like 0.5%. Who better to fill in the rest than Habitat's New York City's own CEO, Karen Haycox. And here to welcome Karen by special video announcement, longtime Habitat supporters, honorary chairs of the Habitat House Party, and just all around amazing talent, Garth Brooks and Trisha Yearwood.